So, this is CPOD. Freshman year, I was a student peer aide for the unified teams, and I had so much fun. They really helped me grow as a person and really break out of my shell freshman year. So this is a choir room. I was in choir for only freshman year, but I did meet one of my really good friends here who has helped me through a lot and has been by my side throughout the course of high school. Okay, so I'm sitting in my car in front of my house because this is one of the only places I could go when I was feeling way too stressed with school or just life in general. I could get in my car, go for a drive, blast my music, and just forget about all of that for a little bit, which also helped me over the past few years as I've been driving. It's helped me grow and change and be a stronger and more confident person. Okay, so this is my desk. As we all know, this past year hasn't been exactly normal. We've had to adapt to being online and learning through this new way of learning in a sense. And I spent most of my time sitting here at my desk, being in Zoom calls, doing homework, doing it all just to make it through the past year.
All right, so I was lucky enough to have Logan her freshman year, her junior year, and then to stare at her right now in her senior year. Her freshman year, I was really worried about Logan because she didn't speak out a lot. It was hard to get her to say things in class. And then I have her junior year, and she is this confident, smart, confident, just more sure of herself and willing to put herself out there and ask questions and maybe be wrong, but usually be right. And Logan, I have just enjoyed watching you grow and develop.
So Logan, I've known Logan since 7th grade, I believe, and she's had a pretty big impact on my life. She's taught me how to care about the little things and have fun no matter what. And she also always could bring a smile to my face every single day. She's come very far as a person. She used to be a very, very, very shy little girl. And now when I look at her as she's holding this phone, I see a person who now can speak for herself and who's going to do great things in the world.
I have known Logan for 4 years. She is one of the kindest people I know. She's grown so much in high school. She's always been so confident. It's so inspiring. She's not afraid to go do something on her own, and she just doesn't care what people think of her. She's always able to speak her mind and is not afraid to tell a joke, and I love that about her. And freshman year, she was super quiet and wasn't super out there, and she was kind of a reserved personality. And then over the 4 years, she's really grown and loves talking to people, super social, and wants to go to events, and you can really see a change in her, and she's really just grown as a person and really putting herself out there, and she's so much more animated, I guess is the word. She's talked so much more in class, and it was kind of a cool experience to see her grow as a person. It was kind of like baby steps freshman and sophomore year, and then junior year you saw it a little more, and senior year it was a really big transition over the summers. And once we went back to school, she was just super confident in herself and always knew what she wanted to say and wasn't afraid to put herself out there. And then she's just always been there for me as a person, and was kind of the friend that I always had when I didn't have a lot of friends or when I always needed someone. And she's always there for people, and she's such a kind person, just someone who always has your back. That is the type of person that Logan is. She's so sweet and you can always count on her. And I love, love, love having her as a friend.
So some of my favorite things right now are, I love reading, and my favorite book, I actually just finished it. It was The Long Road Home by Martha Raddatz. I'm not sure how to say her last name. But it's the first book I found that's like a true account, a true story of what our military personnel go through behind enemy lines, which I thought was very eye-opening to the struggles and hardships that they go through on a day-to-day basis sometimes. My favorite movie at the moment is Captain America: The First Avenger. He's also my favorite superhero. There's just something about the way he carries his values with him wherever he goes and through whatever he does that inspires me to be that person too. So there are some things I'd like to leave behind as I transition into this new chapter of my life, as I move into college and move on. Some of my best memories I owe to the Unified program. They really helped me open up and make friends, and these kids taught me that it doesn't matter if you're different. It just matters how you treat other people. And this one's kind of silly, but in a sense, I felt like I was a leader to the class of 2022, and I'd like to sort of leave my leadership to them so that they can be leaders and sort of mentors or role models for the class of 2023.